Nobody. What's up, everybody? I was definitely supposed to come to the headphones. I don't know what happened any other day. My phone just automatically connects to the Procaster. Whatever.
It's been a while, babe. It's been a while since we recorded.
Any other time. But today it's like, nah, we're going to embarrass you. That's fine.
It's okay.
But, yes, everyone. Yes, we are going to the Super Bowl. Yes, we are one. We won over the Chiefs, 27-24. Had my baby stomach in knots. You know, I had to actually root for the Bengals for a change, which is rare.
Yeah, I don't really care for the Bengals. I still don't care. But, you know, I had to support the babe and make him happy, at least for the one time in our relationship.
Yep, she made me happy once. So
that's it.
So, yeah, super excited about going to the Super Bowl because, you know, it just hasn't ever happened in my lifetime. I mean, it's a lot of firsts. Well, we've never won a playoff game. We've never won a road playoff game, any of that stuff in my lifetime. So it is nice to be like, yeah, we did that. So, yeah. And I know we haven't talked to you guys in like 5 months, but, you know, we bike. You know, it's just been stressful, you know, with the Bengals and all that. So we just had to wait. You know, now they're in the Super Bowl, I feel like, all right, we can give them a pie now, you know. Nah, I'm joking. We just been,
Let's talk. We have a lot to unpackage.
Yeah, let's do it. When you want to start?
Let's get with the work stuff because, you know, stuff happened at work, and let's talk about that. Our Chronos thingy went down.
Oh, yeah.
Well, yeah, so we almost, like, didn't get paid. That was nuts for about a week. I think what they said was the system that we use is Chronos. But I guess part of that system that we use in the hospital, or the hospital uses, what's the word I'm trying to find? It wasn't, she didn't say hacked. It was like, it got held. And they were like, basically they wanted somebody to pay this trillions of dollars or whatever for them to get the system back. So we had to go like buy paper for like, I want to say like a good month, right? Month and a half or something like that.
Something like that, yeah.
So we just got that back last week. So work has been nuts. People kind of stopped picking up because they weren't getting paid. It was just a lot of messed up stuff happened. So that was kind of stressful. A little bit on our end. We're like, we're going to get paid well. Like, what's going on? They're supposed to take money out. And yeah, that happened. What else happened? Like, a lot happened, but like trying to remember, like, yeah, we've just been MIA for a hot second. I do apologize that, and yeah.
Yeah, it's been a lot going on. I mean, let's be honest, most of it's been laziness.
Yes.
To why we haven't potted. I mean, yeah, a lot of stuff has been going on like outside of work, but I mean, it's not really many reasons to why we haven't potted. But shoot, I guess going all the way back to, what was the last time we potted? Right after Christmas, maybe?
Did we? I don't think we.
I don't know. Well, whenever it was, I had a birthday. I turned 30.
He did.
Woo woo woo. Look, wrong button anyway. Look, just it's over. The moment's over. That button. Anyway.
Oh wait, hold on. We even do this one.
Yeah.
We all.
We didn't do the intro. We did the Who Day intro.
know.
We switched it up a little bit. Let's switch it up a little bit sometimes.
Only because
Anyway,
of Bengals, whatever.
We were supposed to go to DC.
Oh, yeah.
But we didn't go because my sister had COVID.
Yep.
So we ended up not going to DC. So we just kind of chilled in the city. Did some birthday stuff in the city. Then went back to work, and then we got COVID last week.
Yeah, let's
So-
talk about COVID.
So yeah, last week we spent having the COVID, or this week, I guess, this week that, you know, of this week. We spent having COVID, so little impromptu vacation. So we haven't been to work all week. I went to work Monday, but I left early, and then I haven't been back since. She went to work Monday as well, and she hasn't been back since.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So we did that, and yeah, I mean that's pretty much caught up. Really, nothing's really changed in our lives.
I mean, we almost got in a divorce. You know, can't skip over that.
I don't remember that.
Babe, playing along with me. Dang.
I'm sorry. You gotta. If you want to joke, you gotta let me know ahead of time.
Never mind. Jeez.
I'm like, I don't remember that.
Yeah, COVID sucked. It started off with him. He said on Saturday, he said his throat was kind of scratchy. Then Sunday, he wasn't really feeling good at all. So I went to the grocery store and got some stuff and made him soup. And I just thought it was like his normal, like I don't feel good, like did not think it was going to be COVID at all. So Monday happens. I slept on the couch. He slept on the bed. I was like, let him have the bed. He said his whole body was working. So I'm like, I'm not going to make him go sleep on the couch. So I slept on the couch. So Monday happened. I'm at work. I text him, hey, how you feeling? He said, my body still hurts. He goes, so not the greatest, but a lot better than yesterday. I'm like, all right, cool. So I didn't think anything of it. Went to work, worked my shift, got home, started watching some TV, and then like I started feeling kind of like, not so great. And I was like, okay, maybe I'm just getting whatever he got. Not thinking anything of it. Next thing I know, it's like midnight, and I hear him coming home, and I'm like, what the heck are you doing home? He's like, yeah, I just left. He's like, I don't feel good at all. So he said that one of our managers gave him a at-home test. So, of course, I don't know, like, what in the world happened. But the moment he took the at-home test and it came back positive, my whole body just went completely AWOL. Like, I started shivering. I had body aches. I was like, oh, I'm dying. Like, this is me. This is my end of life right now. Like, I'm dying. And he's just like, yeah. He's like, you're going to feel like that for a good day or so. I'm like, don't tell me. So we both called, like, the employee health and told him, like, hey, like, he tested positive from an at-home test. They told me to go get tested. I went to go get tested. But then I also did an at-home test. And that on the at-home test, it came back like a slight pink line on it. So I was like, okay, to me that means I'm positive. Like I'm on the verge of being positive. So I went to go get tested. Felt like crap. Tuesday. Wednesday morning I woke up to my doctor calling me saying that, hey, like you're tested positive. So had to call work and tell them, hey, like I'm tested positive. I won't be back for the next like 5 days. Which I think is kind of, I don't know. I don't think 5 days is good enough. I feel like they should have kept it as 10 days because it's like, yeah, you might be not congested. What's the other word, babe? Contagious. But it's like, you still have kind of symptoms. Like we both still have like kind of sniffly noses and like a little bit of a cough. But it's still like people will look at you like, oh my God, you still have COVID. I'm like, no, like I'm technically not contagious anymore. Like whatever. But yeah, I definitely vlogged about it, or tried to vlog about it. My body was in and out. I think I'm about 75% better eating wise because I definitely have not had an appetite all week. I think I took a couple bites of my food and call it a day. And and I think in the past like 3-4 days I've lost like 10 pounds, which is not great. People are like, oh my God, that's amazing. You lost 10. I'm like, no, like I know it's not good that I lost 10 pounds like so quickly because I probably gained it right back. But I've kind of, I'll say I'm about 75% better, or not better, but 75% eating wise. I'm there. I'm not like I took a couple bites of food and I'm like, I just had some nachos that I made for the game and I like the midway of eating it, I was like, I'm not even hungry. Like, it doesn't even taste good anymore. So, tell them, babe, how you felt.
I feel good. Now, I probably feel like 90% good. Like, I still got a little lingering cough a little bit and a little stuffy nose. But other than that, I think I'm doing all right. I mean, anything was better than Sunday. So once I got past Sunday, I was like, I'm cool. Because Sunday was the worst day. I couldn't even get to bed. Like my body was just hurting all day. I just felt like crap. So
I never seen him like sweat. Like he was sweating. He's like, I'm gonna pass out. I'm like, go take a shower and go back to bed. Like I'll like give you a Mexican remedies and like do stuff for you, but I'm like, don't get out of the bed.
yeah, I just felt like crap Sunday. So I mean, that's why I went to work Monday because like compared to Sunday, I felt way better Monday. Granted, I still felt like crap. Like my back was hurting a lot, and I was just tired. But like I could move. You know what I mean? So I was like, no, I'm cool. I'm gonna work. And then like a couple hours in my shift, I was just like, yeah, I should have just called off. Like I feel like shit. Like I should have just called off. And they were talking about some of the symptoms and stuff, and I was like, I have that. Like, yeah, that kind of happened to me yesterday. And then my manager was like, yeah, they said one of the symptoms is like back pain. I was like, like my back is in a lot of pain today. I'm like, interesting. So she was like, you know what? I'm gonna go home and get those little at-home test I had. So she left and came back and gave me the at-home test. And I had already decided I was gonna leave at around midnight anyway. I just wanted to give my coworkers their breaks, and then I was gonna head home. So I left around midnight, and I got home and I took the test, and it came back super positive. It was just like, boom, positive. So I was like, okay, that makes sense. And I was like, everything they was talking about, I was kind of like, yeah, I have that. Yeah, my back hurts a lot right now. I'm like, I'm sitting there like, I think I might have that. So I'm like, yeah, that was my first time taking any kind of test. Like over the last 2 years, I've not had to take a test. I've not, I've been sick, really sick maybe once. When we came back from that lake, I was really sick that time, which I don't know. Nowadays, I'm like, maybe that was COVID. I don't know. But I was really fucking sick that time. Like, that was probably the sickest that I've ever been. That's like, without having like, a documented illness. Like I was so sick when we came back from the lake last year. But this was the first time that I've ever taken a test or anything. So, the COVID bug finally swung its bat at us. But
yes,
we lived. So, hopefully that's it. Hopefully we don't get it again or anything like that. Hopefully that's the one for us and we're good now.
Yeah. So. Whatever this Omarion.
Right.
The Omarion. Touch. But so, no, like seriously, go like still wear your mask, still wash your hands, still be cautious. Like if you're sick, if you're sick, still just stay home. Like have other people buy your groceries, or like there's so many options now. Like literally stay home. Today was the first day because we were out of quarantine that I actually went out and like I just drove around. I didn't even like want to go anywhere. I just wanted to be outside. Like it sucks having to be inside. Like yeah, you have windows and you can look at stuff, but it's like you can't go outside. Like I mean, also because like I don't want to be around anybody. Like I don't know, like house, severe stuff. So like I just stayed home, like literally no bra, big shirt, pajamas for the past like 5 days. So today I was like, you know what? I want to just drive around. I had no location. I just want to drive around, see what the people are looking like. And of course it was the Bengals. So it was like people were out there like screaming, yeah, go Bengals. I'm like, y'all are nuts.
Right. They can't see my baby's pretty face.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, just like this. I poke myself in the eye. That's what I get. But yeah, guys, Bengals won. All right, I'm gonna say that about 5 more times throughout this pod. But
so yeah, like I said, y'all just make sure that you still like wash your hands, take care of yourself. If you're sick, stay home, wear your mask. What?
Guess what happened, guys?
What happened?
They gave me glasses.
Oh yeah. He's not wearing them because he won't show them off, but he should wear them.
Ouch.
Next podcast, y'all see him with his glasses on. So
yeah, they gave me some glasses, like some real, like, what you call it, low prescription, just kind of like I don't know what to call it, like to make things sharper. Like I did well on my test, but she said I was struggling a little bit. So
you know what happens when you turn 30?
Right,
visions go bye bye.
Stops me from squinting more and just kind of like it sharpens my vision up. So I mean, it does make things sharper. Like it doesn't have like usually when I'm looking. Oh, I think she called it maybe astigmatism, maybe. I don't know. I can't remember. But, like, when I'm looking, like, everything does have, like, I'm going to say a blur, but, like, kind of like slightly askew a little bit. Like, I can read but it's like it makes me feel like I don't know, like everything has like a little bit of a hue on it. But like when I wear my glasses, it does sharpen it up a little bit. So yeah, I guess. So, but yeah, 'cause we had like a little wager going because, of course, her and my mom was talking. It was like, yeah, he used to wear glasses. Blah, 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 blah. So I said, okay, I'm gonna go get an eye test, and I bet you I ace it. I didn't ace it, and they gave me glasses.
You know, I had to come get them because that you have to show him. He looks so cute with his glasses on. Now he's part of the Geek Squad. Look at him, y'all.
Now when I do my little anime stuff, I can really look like a nerd.
There you go. Look at him. Everything's so crisp, clear.
Like you see the reflection, a little ring light off my glasses. I hate that.
You'll be all right.
Boo.
Welcome to the club. But yeah, he got glasses, guys. He's old now.
Yeah, apparently I'm an old fart now. Turned 30. My world is ending around me.
I still got one more year before I'm 30.
Can't wait. I'm gonna rub it in.
It's okay. I mean, I already wear glasses, so my vision is gonna be extra beautiful when I turn 30. They're gonna be like, "Man, you're blind now."
Like extra beautiful. Like, what does that mean? You can't see without your glasses.
I know. My eyes are gonna be like, "Oh, look, you don't need glasses anymore." See, for you need glasses. For me, I'm not gonna need glasses.
All right, we'll see.
I got hopes.
Got it.
Dang, take away my hopes.
Yeah, crush your hopes and dreams is what I'm here for. Also, guys, we're gonna be getting back into posting more. I saw we had a comment from a prophecy a couple days ago. It's like, hey man, where's the series, man? I was keeping up with it. So we're going to be coming back at you starting tomorrow. We're gonna be coming back at you, letting you know how our days are going, letting know, how our eating and exercises and this weight loss journey we've been on, how it's going. So yeah, we're gonna get back on it, man. We definitely fell off of that rapidly. So yeah, we're definitely gonna get back on that starting today. Actually, I say tomorrow, but today when you're hearing this podcast, Monday, we're gonna be getting back to posting our videos every day and just getting back to us. We're gonna be having some So Mixed Up videos coming, some vlogs we're gonna be coming up with this week.
Y'all will be so proud of me, guys. I actually vlogged a lot the past couple of days. He's proud of me.
I am proud of her.
All his excitement is showing. You just can't see it. We have to give him a hard time because he doesn't show much like excitement. So his one of his besties for his birthday at she was like, "Look at him, so excited," and he was just like, "Man, just leave me alone. You know how I am.
Just leave me alone." She's like, "Look at him. He looks so excited, doesn't he?" I'm just like, "Yes, I'm very excited. Thank you."
So yeah, that's what's been going on. I totally dropped the ball on my Instagram. I posted a thing. I said, "Do you guys want to see
I saw that.
a surprise?" I had like my best friend Edith, like she wrote no. I'm like, hater, like why don't you want to know what surprise is? And then I totally forgot to put what the actual surprise is. So the surprise is, I have a new YouTube channel.
Yeah.
It's Curly Headed Diabetic. For some reason, I used to have a channel called Diabetic Maggie. I had like a couple videos on there. I deleted it, so we no longer have it. So for some odd reason, I don't know. I just felt like that channel wasn't me, even though I created it. That sounds weird.
But it's cool.
Yeah, like it sounds weird. Like it just wasn't. It didn't feel me. Like I'm like just feel so blah. So, I was driving one day. Everything happens when you're driving or doing something other than what you're supposed to be doing. So I was driving and I was just like, like just the curly headed just kept popping up, and I'm like curly headed, and I was like, and then all of a sudden I was like, you know what, curly headed diabetic. I'm like, that just sounds like me. I have curly hair. I'm a diabetic. Like, that's who I am as a person. So I put that together, and ta-ta, that's my new channel. I don't have any videos up there. I don't know exactly what I'm gonna put on there exactly. Honestly, I might just do it whatever I feel like, video, dancing,
As you should.
whatever I want on there is gonna be on there. So yeah, if you want to be so gracious and go ahead and subscribe to that channel, that would be so great. I am also going to if you're following us on So Israel Family on YouTube, that's got deleted too. So go to So Mixed Up. That's where all our vlog stuff
Yeah,
is.
everything's gonna be working out of So Mixed Up, except
Yep.
for the things they be doing individually, like my Yacht server and her diabetic, curly headed diabetic.
Yes.
So everything else would be working out of So Mixed Up, the vlogs, the challenges, and everything that we're doing. Everything else is going to be coming out of So Mixed Up. So definitely look forward to that.
Yes. What else? What else have we got? Oh, if you're in the Oakley area and you go to that Kroger's and off of Oakley and you go through one of the entrance that has like a Post-its on there or flyers on there for our tumblers. So if you want to go ahead and just like, you can take a picture of it and like go to our.
Yeah, I made like a whole like
I can't even think of the name of it. My brain was like, meow.
like I made like a whole like flyer with a QR code so you can kind of hold your so you can hold your phone camera up to it and it'll bring up our website. You know, just something I'm trying get the word out. You know what I mean? I feel like I don't be promoting enough, and you know, but I want to get that off the ground. Or our Etsy store, something that I definitely am. What's the word? Something that I'm definitely trying to push and trying to get off the ground so we can
Stop working.
you know, stop working, make money and stuff.
make money out of
'Cause
something
we
that we
really
actually
do make like, you know, we take our time and we really do make like really quality products and stuff like that. So I really just want to, you know, really get that going and really get motivated and making sure I get new designs up often and just promoting it. So definitely those flyers we're gonna just pass around at every type of like community board and just, you know, get the word out.
Yeah. And honestly, like, we are 100% like, when we do stuff, like, we want to make sure it's, like, done properly. Like, he will, you know, make the tumbler, and he'll be like, hey, babe, does it look good to me? And I'm like, yeah, I think it looks good. And then he'd be like, are you sure? And if something might be a little off, we will remake it again. And, like, I take pride on packaging, making sure everything is put together and making sure that we have, you know, like everything you need in there.
Yeah, just making sure everything is, I ain't gonna say perfect because things don't be perfect, but you know, we try to make everything as good as we can make it. Like that's something that we definitely like pride ourselves on, and you know, I like to do all the research and I like to make sure that everything is really nice and clean and crisp, instead of just like throwing something up there like yeah we did this. You know what I mean? Like I feel like people are paying for it. And people will be return customers and get the word out, spread it for us if we're like really having great product out there. So yeah, something that we definitely pride ourselves on, making good products and making sure that it's worth your money.
Yes. But I feel like we went on a tangent because I said I put on my Instagram. Oh yeah, my curly-headed diabetic. I forgot to put the surprise was, so that's the surprise. I got a new YouTube channel. What else? I think that's it about our life.
Yeah, everything has just been kind of. Oops, sorry guys.
Ooh.
Everything's just been kind of chill for the most part.
Y'all hear it? Y'all hear it? That's the Yashra the Observer.
It was after the Observer. But yeah, things have been really chill. We've just been kind of, I don't know, taking everything one day at a time. But we're definitely about to ratchet things up and really, like, get on it and really.
Did you say ratchet things up?
Yeah, I mean, that's a word before it became ratchet.
I know.
But yeah.
It was just the way you say, like, we're going to ratchet things up. We're going to fuck shit up. I'm just kidding.
But yeah, we're going to definitely get back to us get back to posting more, get back to just really getting out there and doing what we say we're gonna do.
Yeah. While he's doing something, I am going to talk to y'all about my mental health.
Yeah, I was trying to find your page to put it up on it, but I can't find it.
Yeah, I'm not looked up yet. What?
Right.
My mental health has been trash, but what big shocker there. Honestly, I think it's been trash because I feel like I let things get to me that I shouldn't let things get to me, but I do. So that's why my mental health has been trash. But also I think was kind of trash because like over the holidays, my family got sick, so I wasn't able to see them, and I'm really big on like Christmas and like I like to spend time with my family with them. And I wasn't able to do it for either Thanksgiving or Christmas, just because stuff has been, work, and then like just stuff wasn't working. My family got sick, so it was just like And then, his side of the family kind of got sick. So it's like his sister got sick, and then his aunt was sick with COVID, and so we trying to make sure that we, make sure his side of the family was good too. So a lot of family members have been sick, and then all of a sudden we got sick, which is kind of like weird. I mean, it's not weird that we got sick, but I feel like it was weird because it's like we don't go anywhere but work and home. So we're like, we don't even know how we got this. Like, we don't even know how we got COVID because it's like all we do is go to work, come home, go to work, come home. And like, even when we go to the store, like we're always wearing a mask. We're always, washing our hands and like.
It's true.
So it's like when we both were, I was like, we both have COVID. Are you serious? Like, I bet you everybody's like at work, like, oh, they got COVID. Look at them getting COVID. I'm like, I don't even know how we got COVID because we literally.
Yeah, like like I don't go anywhere. Like the only places I went to the store once. No, I went to the store twice. Once I actually went in the store just for shopping, and the second time I literally just went to like the front, like not even inside the store, just played the lottery, like, and that's it. And I'm like, how the hell did we get sick? I'm like, we don't, like you said, we have our mask on when we go in places, and we never, like, we don't be mixy, like we're not out and about. So it's like, yeah, we have no idea how we
like
got that.
we haven't been out in such a long time that even when we go out, we're like, all right, we make sure we got a mask on. Like we're always like making sure that if it's like too crowded, like now we're gonna kind of stay away. Like we've not gone, like we have not gone. So it's just weird. We're like it's that contagious. Like COVID is nothing to be messing around with. Like I said,
yeah, we're like, we had to like get it from work or something, because like we had to get it from work, from people who are asymptomatic and didn't know they had it, and just spreads like wildfire, spreads rapidly like that.
Yeah, because it's like it is no joke. Like I can say got COVID and I beat it. Like, but most people, like even that are our age, are in hospitalized because they can't breathe. They can't, So I can say that we are very lucky that the symptoms that we had were severe, because at one point, like, we both had body aches that we just, like, we felt like really trash. Like, we were going to pass out. But it's like other people have it worse. So it's like, it's crazy to see, like, yeah, I say that we're lucky that we're surviving COVID and we're over COVID. Quote, air quotes, because we still have like some
The COVID Chronicles.
So it's like, I don't know, it's crazy though. But like I said, it's no joke, and just be careful, like wear your mask, like especially like it's cold season right now, so like the flu,
the mask will make your face warmer anyway. So
yeah, I'm like,
just wear it.
People are like, it's blah 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 blah, like doesn't matter, you still get that. I'm like, yeah, I know. People always the thing I hear a lot of people are like, well, what's the point of getting vaccinated if you're still going to get COVID? I'm like, yeah, it's just like when you get the flu shot, like it just lightens the symptoms that you get when you get the flu. So like everybody gets the flu, but just, I don't know. I think people just be careful and wash your damn hands.
Facts, B. But yeah, so, I think that's the major points leading up to, where we are today.
Yeah.
yeah, it does feel good to be back here talking to you guys. It's been so long. We want to shout out our diehards out there that messed the podcast and really are like, damn, where'd they go? They ain't posted in a while.
Honestly, when I saw that comment, I do want to say like it kind of like lit a fire under me because like it made me feel like even if nobody's like listening to us, but we have that one person like, hey, I'm caught up. Like, where you guys been? It's like, oh damn, like we have somebody that's watching us. Even they're watching the whole thing, not just like some people that just like watch like, oh, the first like 5 minutes and they hang up the thing. Like, no, they watch. Like I'm pretty sure he listens to the whole thing. So I really really appreciate it because that when I saw that comment, I was like, damn, like. And that was like what, like a week ago, right? Something like that. And like,
yeah, he watches all our videos. Shout out Prophecy. I always make sure I watch all his videos. We got Richie. I know he watches all of our videos, and Phil, and
appreciate you guys so much.
Lydia checks them out, and we get like a good 20-something views. And I don't know who all those are, but I know for a fact of, the certain amount of people that I know watches. Prophecy, Phil, Richie, Lydia. So shout out to you guys for And yeah, like you said, him just being like, hey, where you guys been? I haven't seen you in a while. I'm like, damn, yeah, we haven't posted in a while. It's fucked up, so we need to get back on it. So
and T-Fam, they also
T-Fam?
Yeah, they be like, oh, I'm just not getting caught up. And I think they've been MIA too for a little bit because they got COVID.
Yeah,
and
they had COVID as well. So
yeah.
We appreciate that when people like reach out and be like, hey, you guys good? Like, we ain't seen you in a while. You good? You coming back? You gonna make some videos? Like, damn, we're like, all right, cool. Yeah, that makes you want to get back and make more videos and get back active for sure. So
yeah, it definitely does. Like I said, when I saw that comment, I was like, wow, like it just made me feel good that at least we have somebody like, because most people be like, oh, whatever, they're not here, whatever, they're gone. But like having that one person like, hey, I'm all cut up, like where are you guys at? And you're like, oh damn, like I know it's been a while. Sorry, let's get back onto it.
Like definitely it's been a while. So, so yeah, that does feel good. So yeah, we're definitely gonna be getting back to it. Oh, I did a little thing.
Oh, what'd you do?
No telling when it's gonna come out or anything like that, but I finally did sit down and get one of my In the Mind of videos recorded.
You did?
And that was nice just to, have somebody come through and, and someone that's pretty popular out there in the social world, I guess you could say.
Yeah, Mr. DJ.
Yeah, one of my friends.
Go DJ. That's my DJ.
So yeah, he came through and sat down and have a conversation with me on something that I'm trying to get started up called In the Mind of, where we're just gonna talk about life and mental health and stuff like that. So it was pretty cool. We sat down and talked for like 3 hours, so I didn't expect us to talk that long. Like
you want a little
medium, so
shine a little light on it. Like what'd you guys talk about? Little teaser.
I had my notes to go through, and it didn't really go that way. You know what I mean? Because like one conversation kind of leads to another, then another, and then you kind of get off script a little bit. But we talked about like his move to Texas because he's gonna be moving to Texas in about a week.
Mm-hmm.
We talked about his upbringing, him coming from Canada, stuff like that. How he got into social media and started making videos, and just things of that nature, like how it's going and what's making him want to move to Texas, and just about his life and where he sees his life in the future, and where his plans are and his goals, and seeing where he wants to go and take things. So
good.
Yeah, so I got that in the works. Like I said, I don't know when it's coming out. I gotta get more under my belt. I don't want to start releasing, and then I don't have any other videos planned. Like I gotta, get a little catalog built up first. So yeah, that was nice. Yeah, the Bengals won. Super Bowl bound. Sorry, Phil. Look it over it.
Phil's gonna come in and be like, you know what? Forget y'all. I'm leaving. What team is his team?
He lives in actually he doesn't even live in Kansas City, but he just likes the Kansas City Chiefs. He actually lives in California. I was about to say, he lives in KC. I'm like, wait, no, he doesn't. He lives in California, but he just likes the Kansas City Chiefs. So yeah, I don't know who Richie's team is. Actually, his NFL team is the Colts. I gotta ask him, like, why does he root for some of the teams he roots for? Because in college, he's always going for UC. I no idea what his connection to UC is. Football, he always goes for the Colts. But he lives out in California, Rancho Chamunga. What's that city called out there? Whatever it is, but But yes, I don't know why he roots for the teams he roots for. But
He's like, I have connections everywhere.
yeah, like, I don't know why he roots for the teams. Maybe I don't know if he's from like this side of the world or what. I don't know.
this side of the world.
Because like
we're
the Colts
good,
and
this
UC,
side
they're
of the
kind of
world, we're
like
not.
they're close together. UC Colts, but yeah, but him living in California, I'm just like, so root for no California teams.
He's like, nah, F
That's
California.
Cool. I like him root for UC. That's dope. So yeah.
Yeah.
What else you got?
That means all life update, but we got some
Yeah.
talk about some relationship stuff now.
Ooh, you want the cards? Hit the button.
No, actually, I was gonna freestyle it, babe.
Do your
not
thing.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the segment. I don't know why I'm talking like this, but here we go. Before we start the card,
She slowly dies.
as I slowly die. Before we start on the cards, I do have like a little bit of a topic. I'm trying to do this in a way that doesn't really spill the beans, but I'm trying to think really hard how to say this stuff because I don't want this person to get mad, but I'm saying it. But at one point, do you think, like, in a relationship, especially if it's like a newer relationship, at what point do you feel it's cool to take like a long vacation?
I mean, to me, it all just depends on how close you feel like you are in your relationship. I don't know. You know me. I'm not a person who puts time and stuff on things. Like, I don't care about age. I don't care how long a relationship is. Like, all of that doesn't matter because you can be in a relationship for 5 years and not be in a place to where you feel like you could take a long vacation with your significant other. So, to me, it all depends on how close you feel like you are to that person and where you are in your relationship with that person.
Okay.
Because to me, none of that matters. Like, when people are like, oh, you guys only been together for a year and you're already talking about marriage, or you guys only been together for a year and you're moving
We
in
got
together.
that a lot.
Or like, oh, you guys only been together for 4 months and you're already saying I love you. Like, no, every relationship is different, and how you progress in your relationship is based on those two people and not no other, things where you feel like, oh, it has to be a time limit for this and a time limit for that. Like, no, it's however you progress in your relationship. So you could be together 3 months and feel like, oh, we are close. Like, we both love each other. We both feel like we're the person for each other. Like, and we want to go on a long trip. And like I said, you could be together for 2 years and be uncomfortable about going somewhere on a long trip. So it just depends.
Now, I feel like if you've been in a relationship for 2 years and you feel uncomfortable, is that relationship even worth keeping?
Maybe not. But again, that's for them,
Let's put that in, like, if that was you, like, if me and you were in a relationship for like 2 years and you felt uncomfortable going on vacation with me, at that point, would you just be like, I don't think this relationship is going anywhere?
I don't know. It depends on like what we've been through. Depends on, our level of communication and closeness. So I don't know. Like I said, it just, it depends on the people. Now if you guys are like slow to get to know each other and slow to, do things like that, then that's cool too. Like, like I said, there's no pressure of a time limit to me. Like, some people move fast, some people move slow, and just because you move slow, it doesn't mean like, the relationship is no longer like worth still pursuing. Like, if you guys are like, it could be something on one of the other person's side, some past trauma, some past this, some whatever, like, and you guys move slow. Like, hey, we went out on a whole bunch of dates before we even decided we were going to be boyfriend and girlfriend, or, we might have been like kind of just kicking it a little bit for months and months and months before we decided like, oh, we're together. And then once we're together, it's like, all right, we're just going on dates. We're not, spending the night at each other's houses. We're not really doing things like that. That might go on for a couple months. So I don't know. It depends on like what other side and what people have been through in their lives to decide like how fast or slow a relationship goes. So I'm not going to say if it's been 2 years that it's not worth pursuing, because, who knows what's going on whoever's side and how that relationship is. So, like I said, it's all depending on the people and those two people and where they feel like they are at in their relationship.
I'm gonna move my chair a little bit so I can look at you. My neck's starting to hurt.
But now, like, if you're like, you know, now if one side feels differently than the other, then that's a whole different thing. It's like, oh damn, I thought we was here, or I thought we was there, but you're not here, you're not there. But as long as both parties are on the same page in their relationship, then everything is fine.
Now, and for you, like, say like you're in a relationship, you guys been together for like 2 years. Do you question the relationship and be like, hey, where are we going after 2 years of like it being the same kind of spot?
No, like I said, it depends on if we both know where we're at in our relationship. Like I said, it's always a different thing if one person feels that they're in a different part of their relationship than the other person feels like. But if you're both on the same page in your relationship.
But what if you guys are not on the same page and then you're like, all right, you wanted to go a little faster and the other person's like, I kind of want to still, I feel comfortable still going the same pace. Do you question the relationship then?
No, I wouldn't say question it. I'm just saying you talk about it, and whatever conclusion you come up with at the end of that conversation is, is where you go from there. But you talk to them about it like, hey, I feel like we are here. So what's stopping you from being here? Like, why are you still here? You know what I mean? So whatever the end of that conversation yields is where the conversation to go from there.
Okay. I had a question right then and I forgot it. But I guess in my view, I think I would question the relationship in a way, just because it's like, if I'm feeling something and you're feeling something and we can't come to a mutual agreement, then I think I would question the relationship, because I would be like, all right, so we're not on the same page. And it's like, would we ever be on the same page? I don't know. But I think like you said, it's like it does depend on each situation, because each situation is different than what other people might view it as. So, cause I do know, like, when you were talking to one of your friends, like, she questioned it, like, why are you trying to get engaged? Y'all only known each other for a year. And I think you came with the answer of, like, I know, it just feels right. Like, it feels good. I know this is what I want. And I think they even, like, question you, like, why are you doing it? So it's like, I think a lot of people will be like, wow, you guys, well, we dated for a year and a half before we got engaged. And then, no, was it a year? Just a year?
Mm-hmm. Like a year and a month.
Oh, yeah, a year and a month. And then we got engaged. And then we got, like, married, like, soon after. So, but we've been together for almost 4 years. And we're going to have a 2 year, 2 years of being married. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm. Come this July.
Yeah, come July will be 2 years of marriage. So I don't know. I think for us is like, because I think when we first started talking, like, we kind of like threw it already out there at the jump. It's like, nah, like, we're dating for, like, we're not just dating just to date. I think at our age, we were like, we knew that we're not just dating just to date. Like, we are looking for something serious. And if it can't be serious, then, I think from my end, I'm like, if it can't be serious, I don't think I want to date. Because I've just never been the person like, oh, I just want to go on dates and do this. I'm like, no, like, I wanted to find somebody that, like, all right, we started talking, we were friends, and then, we started dating, and then it's like, okay, like, this is somebody I can see my rest of my life with. I think you were kind of in the same boat. Like, you can tell this person you want to be with them. Like, and I think we always talked about, like, in a relationship, like, you know. Like, in your relationship, if this person's going to be the one for you. Like, you already know. And if you don't see a future, then I don't think it's the right one. Like, you just feel it. And so I guess my topic of when is it what's a good time to take a long vacation? 'Cause I have a really good friend of mine, and her and her boo are planning on going on vacation. And I think a little bit of miscommunication, I think, on their ends. I think one wants to go on vacation for like 2 weeks. The other one was like 4 to 5 days. And I think she's kind of stuck to I don't want to say the word stuck. she's not stuck because she can say no, she don't want to go. That's it. But I don't think they communicated too well, or I don't think he kind of took her feelings in a way. So they're doing great. They're doing great. They're doing much better. But that's why I think I brought up the question, like, when is it too soon to take a big, like a long vacation? Because they've only been dating for a good couple months. I think we met them in 4th of July, I think.
June,
something like that. And then they officially started dating, I want to say like July-ish, I think. So they've been together for like a half a year almost. They're going to be going for a year. So I don't think it's too soon to go on a vacation, but I know her with her anxiety and stuff like that. I know like she's not comfortable for being out of place for so long. So I don't know. That's, I think my question is like, when is it like too soon to go on a big vacation like that? Because I mean, like in our relationship, I don't think we went to Maryland, but I don't think that was like a big like huge vacation.
I don't know what makes a huge vacation. It was out of town for like 5 days.
Yeah, but I mean, like a huge vacation, like going to Hawaii for like 2 weeks.
I mean, does a destination make it huge? Because, I mean, if you're out of state, almost 1,000 miles away, that's a big vacation to me. And like we drove up to Columbus for a couple of days.
Yeah.
It was like still like 1,000 miles away from home.
Yeah, but I feel like that's about like it would be harder to come back home. Like at least for me, like I could get in a car and drive back home. For her, I think it would be hard to get on just to like, all right, I'm done and come back home right away. That's what I mean by like a huge vacation. Like you're kind of stuck in that spot. Like you have no. I'm not gonna say you don't have no way to get back home, but like it's gonna cost more money to get back home. At least for myself, like if I felt uncomfortable, I could easily drive back home, or like I can go to the airport, buy a plane ticket, like to get me back home. Like it'd be a lot easier than me being on an island and being like, all right.
I mean, I think my opinion, I think it's the same difference. If you're just gonna go to an airport in Maryland and fly home, she could just go to an airport in Hawaii and fly home. It's the same thing. Like, yeah, it might be more expensive than a Maryland, but it's still, she could just go to the airport and fly home if she wanted to. It's still the same scenario. Just because it's on an island doesn't make it, it's not like it's the 1800s where it's like, gotta hope a boat comes by. Like, she could still just go to the airport and fly home if she, felt like she needed to, So I don't think it's too much of a difference depending on where you are. It's like you still get to just go to the airport and fly home if you wanted to.
Yeah.
Or you already have a plane ticket. You can go exchange it. You can be like, hey, can I exchange this ticket for an earlier ticket? I want to use it today. Like, I want to go home on your first flight that you got going to Cincinnati or whatever,
Mm.
I think, I don't know, I'm not a plane expert, but I think plane tickets work that way. I think it's kind of basically just like canceling your ticket. Like we canceled our tickets to Maryland and we just got the credit. So she just canceled that ticket and then used that credit on a flight that day. You know what I mean? Like, But yeah, like I said, it just depends on the people and where they feel like they are in a relationship. I don't think it's a certain time frame or limit or whatever, depending on, when you feel like you're able to go. Like, it just depends on the relationship and, where you think you are.
Even if they're dating for like 3 weeks and you're like, all right, let's go on a vacation. You think that's too soon?
No, because, it doesn't even have to be like in that case, it doesn't have to be like a romantic vacation. It's like, yo, let's go to Miami. Go to Miami to party. It don't even have to be like I'm going away with my boyfriend. Like, it could just be like, you know what I mean? Like, if people just as friends go vacation places, you know what I mean? So it doesn't always have to be like it's only as major as you make it, honestly. Like, it could just be like, hey, we're going to Hawaii, or we both feel like we want to go to Hawaii. We went to Hawaii. It doesn't have to be like I'm on a vacation with my boo. Is this too soon? Like, no, we just going as friends, or we just whatever. It doesn't always have to be as big as I guess people make it out to be. I can't make that face.
You cannot. Only I can create that face.
I don't know how you do it because yours go like a real like frown. Like
He's just calling me ugly, y'all. That's
why
what
does
that
it go
is.
down?
That's all. That's all it is. He's just calling me ugly.
I can't do it. All right, I'm gonna stop. I'm still gonna look stupid. I'm like, let's go. Let me do it 2.
3. We gotta get him back to 3. Come on now.
I know, but we already going on an hour. What are you scared to tell me?
Ooh. You go first.
I know. I'm thinking. I don't know. I feel like I tell you everything. I don't know. Scared. I don't know. I'm never really scared to say anything. What am I scared to tell you?
I'm just kidding.
Unless you got something, I don't have anything.
I guess for me, might be like my feelings. I don't know. I'm still working on it. It's lots of layers. So yeah, I think mine would probably be my feelings. I wouldn't say like I'm scared. I just like there's a hold for some reason. There's a barrier.
What am I afraid to tell or scared to tell you? I don't have anything.
You can tear me off air if you want. It's okay too.
I don't have anything. What am I scared to tell you?
Huh? We're gonna go for a different one.
No, because I don't want to do 4.
No, I mean like you don't have to answer it
Oh.
if you don't have anything.
What am I scared to tell you? I'd be afraid to tell you to suck it up sometimes.
No, I don't count that.
Doesn't count?
No.
I tried.
Alright.
Who takes more responsibility in our relationship?
Me? I'm just kidding. I don't know.
I don't know. I think it's even. I think by who takes more no, that's accountability. So I don't know. Responsibility. I think it's both. Yeah. I mean, you do I think you do more because you pay a couple bills and then you still like do the shopping and clean up and wash clothes and stuff. So I think you do more. I guess that's more responsibility. So yeah, I say more. I'm gonna say accountability, but that's different from responsibility. So I say you assume more responsibility.
Look at that, guys. He's admitting to me.
Ooh,
Just kidding.
from the left. From the left. When have I disappointed you and how do you feel about it now? I can go.
Oh dang.
Well, I don't know. It's not a specific thing, but I say when you let your anxiety win, when you be like, I'm not gonna do that, and then when it does, how do I feel about it now? I guess I wish you would not let it win more. Not let it win more. That makes sense. Or let it win less. Let it win less. I don't know. Either way, they both sound kind of weird, but they both make sense, but they sound weird. I'm trying to make it sound more understandable, but you know what I'm trying to say. So yeah, I wish you wouldn't let it win as much. You?
I don't have one actually.
I've never disappointed you.
I mean, does time management count?
Yeah, that could be one.
I guess time management. Just 'cause like I'm so used to being at a spot with like time, and he's just like, we have time, and then like I feel like majority of the time we're rushing to get to places, and I'm like,
That's when I feel the most comfortable.
yeah. I'm like, to me, I'm like, I don't like it because I was like, I don't like to be like rushing to a spot, especially because I never know what's gonna happen. You never know how the traffic is gonna be, like whatever. So I don't like rushing to a spot, and I'd rather much be like at a spot on time and have time to kill. Like, I don't care. I'd rather have time to kill than be late to something. And he's just like, we got time. Don't you worry. We have time. We have time. We have time. And then, like, that kind of, like, I wouldn't say, like, it disappoints me as much, but, like, frustrates me a little bit because I'm like, babe, like, you know this. And he's like, we have time. I'm like, it's the, we have time.
We got time. Come on.
We can do one more. We can do one more.
You always go too far.
Make it difficult.
Tell me about the last time you considered leaving me.
Holy crap.
Told you, you always go too far.
Really? Oh. It was the last time we had a big fight. It was, I don't remember exactly what started it off, but I do remember it did escalate, and I was like, maybe this is not the right one for me. Like, maybe he's just not the one. Like, I think we both kind of pushed each other to our max. We were like, okay, maybe this is not it anymore. Like, it is what it is. We need it's time to go. So, yeah.
Same.
You can't say that same.
Same thing.
Or you can add more juice to it if you want.
She told me, fuck me, my dick was little. Nah, she didn't say that. But yeah, probably one of the big fights we had. I don't remember what it was about. But yeah, I was just like, you know what? Maybe I don't need this right now. But we came back together and made it work. We did. We made it work.
We did. We were engaged at the time, so that was even. I think that was even harder. I think that made me question it even more because I was like, we were engaged, and I'm like, I don't want to say, oh, it's too late to like cancel, but it's like not really, like, I don't know. Is that like, what's the word I'm trying to say? Is that like to cancel like the wedding? But it was like one of those things is like, do I really want to go forward? Because it's like this is our big like major fight, and it's like this is like the beginning of the rest of our lives together. So it's like, do I want to go with it? And I'm pretty sure he was the same way. Like, do I want to marry her? Like, this is our big major fight. Yeah.
Samesies.
Samesies. But now we're together and we're married and we're going for 2 years.
Can't get rid of it. No, I'm joking.
He doesn't want to get rid of me. I'm too good to him. I'm too good for you. Yeah. You make my, how's the song go?
I don't know. I know it's a Drake song.
Yeah.
Right? Drake and Rihanna.
Yeah,
I don't remember.
I'm too good for you. Yeah. You know, no.
I don't stop when we get copyrighted.
I know. I was
YouTube sensitive ass.
No, I was on Instagram and I just had like some music playing. Like I was like trying to do the pregame of us before we recorded, and apparently it like blocked it on Instagram. Like, oh no, you can't play it because of the music. I'm like, it's so stupid.
Yeah,
like,
everybody's so soft. Like you can't even just be playing music in the background while doing an Instagram live. Like they cut it off. I'm like, seriously, is it really that big of a deal? Like, who's sitting there watching my live recording music off and be like, ooh, I'm gonna record this so now I don't have to pay for the music. Like nobody.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
like
like
they just be taking shit too far. But
I'm
whatever.
like, I'm trying to spread. Like, what if I'm trying to help that artist out? Like, hey, like, got a new song out. Like this song was so old, like years old.
It had to be at least 15 years old.
Yeah, and it's like copyrighted. It's been blocked from all these countries. I'm like, so basically all around the world.
So the world. The world.
The world doesn't get any.
Mm-hmm. All right. We doing music?
Yeah. You know how we end this? And I got a quote for y'all today. Oof.
Do the quote now.
No, do the quote at the end.
I like doing the quote before the music. I feel like people, once we get to the music, I feel like people think it's the end and then they just cut it off after that.
Oh, dang. See, y'all, the real, like, Phil, he listens to the whole thing. The quote. This week's quote is, don't worry about failures. Worry about the changes you miss when you don't even try. Jack Canfield.
The changes you miss? Is that shit?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I'll repeat it again. Because now I'm all confused and I'm blushing because I feel like I messed up. Don't worry about failures. Worry about the changes you miss when you don't even try. Jack Canfield.
Dope. So you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. I like that quote too. My bad. I didn't mean to add another quote, but same difference. Like,
Well, what's the baseball field one you said? You be saying?
baseball.
Yeah.
Damn, I don't remember. You can't hit the ball if you never come up to bat or something.
Yeah,
I don't know.
something like that.
Or if you don't swing the bat, I don't know. Something like that. Yeah, they all kind of mean the same thing, you know. Just you gotta attempt. If you don't attempt, you never know what could have been.
Yep.
So, yeah, buddy. Yes. So we're about to go celebrate this Bengals win. Yeah, I didn't think I was gonna slip it in one more time before this pod was over.
He's gonna name his pod Who Day.
Who fucking day? Anyway,
Wow.
Jay. So yeah, guys, we're about to. I don't know what we're about to do. Chill. Fuck it. What time is it? 9:00.
Yeah.
Well, we're done with the pod early. I'm about to get this pod together. Shit, I think I might even look for some little Tumblr designs for this new little Super Bowl. Yeah. 49ers are winning right now as far as I see. 17-7 heading into the fourth quarter. So
What's up, 49ers?
yeah, 49ers, and that's gonna be crazy because you know what we only been to the Super Bowl twice. You know who we played both times?
49ers.
49ers. So it's gonna be a little repeat of the 80s going on. All right then.
And they gonna lose.
We did lose both of those, but we're not losing this one.
You said it in like 49ers won the game. I'm like,
we did lose those, but we're not losing this one. But all right, guys, it's super good to be back. We're being into my head.
Yeah.
Drink water and mind my business. We might come at you guys Saturday. Would that be okay? Okay, because Sunday is the Super Bowl. My parents they're gonna have like a little Super Bowl party.
Not this Sunday.
You're right.
Yeah,
Super
one
Bowl
more.
is 2 weeks. I forgot it's always 2 weeks before the Super Bowl. So yeah. So next week could be probably Sunday regular, and then 2 weeks from now it's Super Bowl. So yeah. All right, guys, it's been a pleasure to come back at you. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed this. We're gonna be coming at you with mad videos this week. We're gonna be coming at you with vlogs and a couple of challenge videos that we've done, and just getting back to business. I can't wait. Let's get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did they say he passed away? Oh.
Nah.
I'm bad. I'm sorry.
Better not have. Kill him. All right, guys. We out here.
Bye.
Doses.